time I film a clip in my bed like this, I feel like one of the grandparents in Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. Good morning, everyone, and welcome back, or welcome to my channel if you're new here. If you are new here, hey, what's up? My name's Danny, and today I am going to be telling you guys how I changed my life and showing you how you can do the same. I know that sounds super dramatic, but it's true. There's a list of 11 habits that I have recently instilled into my life that I've genuinely seen very positive benefits from, and I'm excited to share them with you, and hopefully you guys can see the same benefits in your life. So one of the first habits that I've been instilling into my life recently is trying to feed my mind first thing in the morning. And that's not to say that I don't check my phone right when I wake up, because I do, and I'm not gonna lie and say that I don't. But I do try and do something a little bit more stimulating before getting out of bed, because I find that it helps my brain function a little bit more, and I don't feel as groggy when I'm trying to actually start my day. The book that I've been reading recently is called Why Men Love Bitches. It's filled with so many tips, or as they'll call them, attraction principles, that I honestly never would have even thought of. And I can already tell that this book is going to kind of be my lifeline as I move through my dating life and move through my early 20s. It's just so helpful, and it really puts a lot of things in perspective. So if you guys are looking for a new book, especially if you're a woman in your early 20s, I would definitely recommend that you read this. I can have a link down below for you. Everyone always says how important it is to make your bed in the morning, but I'm gonna take that one step further and say that a clean space equals a clean mind. I see a direct correlation between the days where I choose to not make my bed and not clean my room and how my mental state is doing that day. I find that on those days I'm feeling particularly groggy or anxious, and no one ever likes feeling like that. I definitely don't. So what I've been trying to do every single morning, in addition to making my bed, is cleaning up all of the spaces in my room. That includes on top of my dresser and inside my closet. Anything that can be perceived as cluttered, I want to clear out so that my mind doesn't feel cluttered. Good morning! Hey, Bubba! Listen up. I think this tip, in addition to tip number 10, are the ones that I've seen the most benefits from. And with this tip, I just want to remind you guys and urge to you that you have the power to control the tone of certain times of your day, depending on what you choose to listen to. Let me explain. So in the morning, I feel like most people are in the mood to get their day off on a really easy note. They want to feel very light and not stressed by any means. So in those cases, I either like to listen to calming music or a calming podcast. For that, I have two recommendations. One is a playlist that I made over on my Spotify that I definitely recommend that you listen to in the morning if you want to get a really easy start to your day. And the other is a podcast. That podcast is called We Bought a House with Claudia Saluski and Phineas. I listen to it all the time. They release new episodes on Monday, and it's a very light podcast. It's nothing that will get you too riled up in the morning, and it's definitely a good way to start your day. But on the flip side, if you're looking to have a super productive day like I am today, I always opt to listen to something that'll get me kind of amped and excited. So since I need to be productive today, I'm gonna be listening to the Girls Gotta Eat podcast. I love this podcast. I've seen them live. I'm like their biggest fans. So listening to their episodes always gets me in the best mood, and then encourages me to continue that mood throughout the rest of my day. Basically, what I'm saying with this one is to steer clear of anything that you know is going to stress you out in the morning. And that means the news for me personally. I know I can't kick off my day by listening to the news because it's not gonna put me in the best mood. When I choose to educate myself later on in the day on what's going on in the world, I can do that when I've established the tone for my day, not when I'm first waking up. This habit is so simple, yet I feel like everyone always tends to forget it, and that is to eat breakfast in the morning. Whether it's a super hearty breakfast like avocado toast and eggs and bacon, or something super simple like a bowl of fruit, it doesn't really matter. You have to eat something that you know will make you feel good, and whether it's healthy or not healthy, that doesn't matter. It's just what makes you happy. You guys know that I eat pretty much the same breakfast every single morning. It's either avocado toast or it's peanut butter and jelly toast. There really is no in between, unless unless it's today. I feel like once a month I treat myself to ordering some Uber Eats for breakfast, and today I decided to do that and get myself an acai bowl. If eating healthy food makes you feel good, then do that. But if making homemade waffles topped with a bunch of whipped cream and maple syrup makes you feel good, then eat that. You just do whatever makes you happy. Because at the end of the day, this is your life. You control all the decisions that you want to make. And if you're not making those decisions in your best interest, you're making them in someone else's best interest, then you're not really living. I cannot stress the importance of getting ready every morning enough. That doesn't always have to mean putting on a full face of makeup and an outfit that you really like and going out into the world. It really can be as simple as taking a shower, brushing your teeth, and washing your face. And I think that this is especially beneficial on days where you're not in the best mood, because it gives you an excuse to get out of bed. You're getting out of bed to do the most basic of the basic tasks. You're taking a shower, you're brushing your teeth, you're drinking a glass of water, and you're washing your face. And if after doing those things, you are still not in the mood to have a day, you kind of just want to veg out in bed, then do that, because you are allowed to feel your feelings, but then you have to try again tomorrow. And I think that's something I try and live by on bad days and even on good days. So that's what we're doing right now. I'm gonna take a shower, I'm gonna wash my face, make myself feel a little bit pretty, and then continue on with my day, because I'm determined to make today a really, really good one. Hello, good morning. I'm filming a video today where I'm kind of just talking through a bunch of habits that I've instilled into my life recently, and one of them is how to be social with people even if you can't be social in person. So I'm talking about our voice memos. I'm not even kidding, it's gotten to the point where I don't even text my best friend Lisa anymore. We just send voice memos back and forth to each other, and how we describe it, how we describe it is it's FaceTime at your convenience, because it has the same personality of FaceTime weaved in there, but you don't have to sit down at your phone and talk to someone for 20 minutes. You could just do it in real time, and it makes it a lot of fun. I want to get out and I want to get active. That is not something that I can say happens on a daily basis, but I know on the days where I do get active, it makes me feel so much better and so much more productive. So I'm gonna go for a little stroll around the neighborhood and listen to the rest of my podcast episode, and probably talk to Lisa a little bit more because she just sent me 2 more voice memos, and then we'll come back and do some more physically tangible, productive activities. One sandwich and 2 hours later, I am now in a bathing suit, obviously, and I'm ready to go outside. The sun finally came out. I'm so beyond happy. I thought it was gonna be sunny all day, and it wasn't. And it was just like kind of partly cloudy, mostly cloudy, really cloudy, and that doesn't make me happy. So now that the sun is out, I'm ready to sit outside for a bit, and I made myself a coffee. I really do notice a significant boost in my mood when I spend even the slightest bit of time outside. It just makes me so happy, and I just am so grateful to live in this house and have a pool in my backyard. And I know that the days are numbered, that I am able to live in this house and enjoy the amenities, if you will. So why not take advantage of every single day? The clouds have decided to reappear again, so I'm back inside, which is honestly probably a good thing, because the next thing on my list of habits is to do at least one thing every single day that you can physically cross off a to-do list and that makes you feel productive. It doesn't have to be this huge task like write a 5-page paper, but it could be something as simple as responding back to YouTube comments, which is something that I'm going to be doing right now. I posted for the first time in 3 weeks today. I'm so excited because talking to you guys makes me so incredibly happy. You have no idea. And then I can cross it off the to-do list and feel infinitely more productive than I feel right now. Tonight is such an exciting night and I'm so happy that I get to document it because it only feels right. If you guys are not new to my channel, then you know that I've been listening to the Girls Gotta Eat podcast ever since I was abroad. That was the podcast that I just binge listened to the entire time I was abroad, and I love it so much. It's like I've listened to other podcasts, but none of them have been able to quite compare to this one. I'm so fully invested, it's ridiculous. And because of COVID and all of the craziness, obviously, they aren't able to do in-person live shows. So in order to compensate for that, they're doing a virtual live show. And all the tickets are $12, and then the proceeds of the tickets get donated to benefit Black Lives Matter, which is amazing and just makes me love them even more, honestly. So I'm so excited. They're doing a virtual live show. I bought my ticket and now I'm sitting here ready for the show. Which then brings me to my final habit, which I think is probably among the most important of all of them, and that is to end off your night by feeling your feelings. Tonight I'm in a really, really good mood because I had a really great day, and because of that, I want to go to bed with something that is going to put me in an even better mood. But on my off days, on days where I'm really sad or really anxious, I like to feel those feelings, because if not, I find that it often trickles into the next day, and that's not healthy at all. So for example, if I was feeling kind of sad or nostalgic, that's the perfect time to watch a sappy movie that's gonna let me cry. If I'm feeling anxious, sometimes I'll do something a lot more calming, like meditate. But regardless of what it is, I definitely think it's important to feel all of your feelings, and then you can go to bed on a positive note.
Like tag team in. The only part I really like is when you lay your whole body on the floor. You kids today are crazy.
Just like that, I'm officially in bed for the night. The live show was amazing. I love them so much. If you guys don't already watch or listen to the Girls Gotta Eat podcast, you have to. It's absolutely amazing. But now I'm just gonna end off my night by watching some New Girl, just continuing the good mood even more, and I'm gonna make tomorrow a really, really good day with the help of all of these habits. So really hope you guys enjoyed this video. I just realized that this is one of the only videos that I filmed in a while where I wasn't wearing makeup the entire time, which I think is kind of cool. I never really do that, but I really hope you guys enjoyed it. It was definitely kind of a different structure. So leave me all your comments down below. Let me know what other types of videos you want to see, and I'll talk to you guys very soon in my next one. Bye.